Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Kevin Freeby here, and for today's free lesson, we're going to go ahead and work on cracking open the fingerboard. What we're going to do is we're going to take some time and break out of position playing, and we're going to really focus on getting to know the neck from the lowest to the highest point. Position playing is really good for you, and there's a lot to be gained from it, and you will gain a lot of dexterity. But one of the biggest questions that I get is, how can I really learn to master the fingerboard? Obviously, mastery takes years and years of playing. However, learning the fingerboard should be something that you should work on all the time. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take the major scale, in this case C major, and we're going to harmonize it using triads. First, I'm going to show you the notes we're going to be using because we're going to be building triads off of each one of those notes. I'm going to go ahead and just take one finger and I'm going to play one note at a time, the C major scale up just one string. Okay? This is something that whether you're fairly new to the bass or you've had quite a bit of experience, I think that you'll find it pretty dang helpful. Anyways, starting on the note C. C, we're going to go ahead and play a whole step up to D. We're going to go ahead and play a whole step up to E. We're going to go ahead and play from E to F. We're going to go up a whole step from F to G. A whole step up from G to A. A whole step up from A to B. And then a half step back to C. So now that we're at the octave, we're going to go ahead and head back down. C, down a half step to B. Down a whole step to A. Down a whole step to G, down a whole step to F, down a half step to E, down a whole step to D, and finally back to C using a whole step. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the triads that start with each one of those notes and apply them moving up the fingerboard. People ask a lot of times about things like the Roman numeral system or the Nashville number system. And what that is that's assigning a number to a chord. Well, that's exactly what we're doing today. We're going to be playing some chords, and by chords I mean arpeggios, which are triads. And we're going to be moving up the scale, and this is going to give us our chord numbers. You're going to actually see it might be a little confusing when I just talk about it, but once I play it, it actually lays out really easy. So the one chord is starting literally on the first note of the scale. And the one chord is going to be major, C major. Then the two chord is going to be starting on D. It's going to be minor. The three chord is going to be starting on E, third note. And it's going to be minor as well. The four chord, fourth note of the major scale, is going to be starting on F. Then we'll go up a whole step to the five chord, fifth note of the scale. Pretty easy, right? Then we're going to play that as a major triad. Then we're going to go up to A. A is a minor triad. It's the sixth degree of the scale, which means it's the sixth chord. B is a diminished triad, and it starts on the seventh degree. Therefore, it's the seven chord, and then we're finally back home at the one chord. C major. Now I'm going to go ahead and go right down the scale the same way we came. I'm going to do it a little quicker. Once again, this is a video, so you can go ahead and rewind if it's giving you a little bit of trouble. I tried to move nice and slowly for some of the people that are pretty new to the bass. I'm going to just go down just slightly faster. C major, B diminished, A minor, G major, F major, E minor, D minor, C major. Okay? Now that we've done that, the last thing I really want to touch on is the fact that just because we're playing the C major scale doesn't mean that you should only go C to C if your goal is to learn the fingerboard. I'm going to use the same one string method and the same triads, but instead of stopping when I get to the note C, I'm going to keep going. And this is going to allow me to really get to know the fingerboard a lot better. I will go ahead and call out the names of the chords once again as we move. C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, C major. Now that is the octave, but I'm going to keep going. D minor, E minor, F major, back to E minor, D minor, C major, B diminished, A minor, G major, F major, E minor, D minor, C major. Now I'm going to keep going down. We have B diminished, and then A minor. B diminished again, just to get us back home to C. This has been Harmonizing the Major Scale and Cracking Open the Fingerboard with Kevin Freeby. If you enjoy what you're seeing and what you're hearing, go ahead and subscribe. I hope to see you soon, and have a great day.